Hello, C.W. Henry School. This is Miss Davis coming to you virtually to kick off February 2021, Black History Month. At C.W. Henry, we know and believe that 1 month is not enough to recognize and celebrate Black history. Black history is American history. It is our history. It deserves to exist as a part of every subject taught at our school. Across the month of February, I'm going to record and share daily videos that I'm calling my Black History Bites of the Day. I invite you to log on, listen, and join the virtual discussion. I hope that this information across the month of February makes you curious, causes you to ask questions, and makes you want to learn more about these important moments in history. Today, on February 1st, I'm going to share some information from CNN.com talking about the significance specifically of the day of February 1st. I'm going to share my source with you on the last slide. Depending on what grade level and class you're in, these history bites may be new information for you. They also might be something that you already know about. I encourage you to follow up with your teacher, your classmates, or an adult at home if you want to talk about it more. Let's get started. The first day of February is commonly seen as the beginning of Black History Month, but the day's significance actually goes much deeper. It starts over 100 years ago in 1863, when Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing slaves or enslaved people. But Lincoln knew that a proclamation wouldn't be enough, leading to the creation of the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment, which formally abolished slavery, was officially approved on February 1st, 1865. Almost 100 years later, that day, February 1st, became known as National Freedom Day. It all began with someone named Richard R. Wright, who at the time of the proclamation signing was only 9 years old and enslaved, according to the National Constitution Center. Wright went on to have an expansive career, serving as the first president of Savannah State University, a civil rights advocate, and an author. It wasn't until Wright was 86 years old in 1942 that he began seriously lobbying for the creation of National Freedom Day, according to the National Constitution Center. Wright held grassroots celebrations honoring February 1st and went on a national speaking tour while working with legislators to get the day recognized. But Wright never saw his dream realized. He died in 1947, a year before the day was signed into federal code. Here's a photograph of Richard R. Wright. And if you didn't know, there's a school in the school district of Philadelphia, Wright Elementary School, named in his honor. On January 25th, 1949, President Harry Truman signed a bill establishing National Freedom Day on February 1st. Though the day was not made into a federal holiday, Truman wrote a proclamation that citizens should pause and contemplate freedom on the day. In his words, I call upon the freedom of the United States to pause on that day in solemn contemplation of the glorious blessings of freedom, which we humbly and thankfully enjoy, he wrote. On this last slide, you see a photograph of President Harry Truman in the year 1949. I'm assuming that this is a photograph of him signing the proclamation. Notice how he's surrounded. People are watching him. Black people are watching him as he's signing this in this moment of history. So as I said at the bottom of my slide, you'll see the link from CNN.com. If you're watching this video, you cannot click on the link, but you can go to CNN.com and type in National Freedom Day in their search bar to read the article that I shared with you on these slides. This brings us to the end of our Black History Bite for the day. I look forward to coming back to you tomorrow, February 2nd, to share another important Black History Bite. Have a great day, everybody.